Alright guys, welcome back. Where the UDL ship is, and we're gonna go search it. After we destroy these raptidons. So yeah, we have been here. It's just now there's a crashed ship.
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Readying for standby mode upon command affirmation.
Okay,
Entering
so
mode now.
they're gonna be staying behind. Eject Captain Matsu's command key. Run diagnostics. The Mark IV gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDO repair facility will be average amongst the crew. Captain's log November 12th. CE's saying something about spare regulator bypass something something. Chikushu. I'm turning the thing toward the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drifting out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. Captain's log December 21st. How in this law-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. Captain's log January 3rd. And this is, yeah, the next year, okay. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1, and we can't shoot him down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Start Mayday message playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
That's awesome. Well, let's see if anyone did make it. Oh, is this any better? No, it's 118. That's too bad, because I do like this size, so I think I might keep it. Oh, this is it. Okay. Pick up Cantankerous Canid Targeting Module. I thought it was going to be like a big old battle. Give the module to Graham or give it to Sanjar. Well, that is to ally with this location, to ally with MSI. Well, for some reason, I feel like giving it to Sanjar might be... No. Let's go to Amber Heights.
actually order one of those diet soap capsule packs through you?
This unit has exhausted its library of pre-approved responses. Resetting library now.
It's real.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
What do you plan to do with it?
Mount its guns to our walls or the walls of Stellar Bay. The board is coming, Captain, and these weapons will defend us from their blasphemies.
You really think the board is going to attack you?
Why wouldn't they? As we speak, our message assaults their populace through their favorite entertainment mediums. Surely their retaliation will come soon.
Before we get to that, I want to know something.
All right.
Oh.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
I want to see something first. I want to see what happens, or what Sanjar says.
I wish you'd stop trying to clean my room. You almost knocked Frida off her wall.
Customer service request. Clean Frida. Recognize, process, and schedule.
No, what? Damn it! Hand to the void, I will dismantle you if you touch that Raptidon.
Customer service request. Dismantle Raptidon. Recognized, processed, and scheduled.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad! And what's more, they left us! I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your review, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
You're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
How did things get so bad between you and the Iconoclasts? Or what about Graham's second in command, Zora?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Give him Zora's review. Actually, I already found it on the terminal in Cascadia.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
There we go. That's what I was looking for right there. Alright, Zora, this is the first time we can actually talk to her.
Something on your mind, Captain?
Sanjar's willing to talk peace with you.
Too bad. Had I a reliable third party I could trust to set up a meet, maybe I'd consider it. With all the help you've done here, at first I thought it could have been you. But I can't trust you to think logically. Your priorities are skewed a bit too much like Graham's. For all I know, Sanjar's playing you to get to us and you can't see it. So no. In another life, maybe that could have worked out for all of us. In this one, we're going to war.
What?
Nice day, huh?
That doesn't make any sense. Didn't earn her trust.
The Monarch, anyway.
Oh, because I didn't do all that crap she wanted me to do. That's bullshit. So unless you do all her stuff, there's no reason to even consider them to work together. Because it won't work no matter what.
The gunship.
Hold on, I want to try something. I don't normally do this. But I want to see, because I just kind of rushed through that dialogue thing, because I thought, oh, this is the right one. That just seems so weird that she immediately just rejects it. Because we didn't do everything she said earlier.
Something on your mind, Captain?
So, that's really just it.
Too bad. Had I a reliable third party I could trust to set up a meet, maybe I'd consider it. But I can't, so no. In another life, maybe that could have worked out for all of us. In this one, we're going to war.
Sanjar or Graham? Honestly, I'm more willing to go to Sanjar because at least he was going to be reasonable and, you know, accept everything. They aren't gonna do it at all. Graham won't do it, Zora won't do it, so I'm getting it to him.
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
I have it. I'm trying to convince the Iconoclast, why do you need the targeting module? They suffer some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Everyone gets careless. Maybe it's slim pickings for them too. Perhaps there's something deeper going on.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
Maybe it's slim pickings for them too.
You think so? I always thought scarcities on Monarch were due to our pariah status.
Why do you need the targeting module?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
I mean, why do you need the gunship's weapon systems? What's so bad about the Iconoclast reaching the gunship?
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that? They'd wreak havoc.
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
You don't know that.
Oh, I've known their ilk long enough. Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
They're not.
I'm skeptical they'd care enough to wipe us out, but if they did, we wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, you see our quandary then.
They're not crazy people. They just don't want to be held down by a government. Seems like your people should be able to handle this. I mean, why do you need the gunship's weapon systems?
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
I don't see how UDL is going to let you keep their toys. That's a worthy goal, yeah.
The point is, this weapon system would be a powerful advantage, and we can't risk the Iconoclast getting it.
The board's own Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Just asked me to lug a bunch of cannons from that ship, too.
Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
These weapons sound pretty powerful.
Which is also why we can't let the Iconoclast get them.
I know.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose.
Trying to convince the to agree to a truce.
Ooh, that's very good. I wish I could help, but I've never been very good at making presentations. I could work on a brief, if you think it would help your case.
Sure, why don't you work on that brief?
Excellent! I'll get to it straight away. It'll be a few weeks before
What?
it's ready, but one can't put a price on quality work. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Oh, it's just such a hard... Alright, let me say I do have it. Let me tell Graham that I have it, because our only option with Sanjar now is to give it to him. What the fuck? Oh, I went to the wrong place. Zora, we have no other options, because she's unagreeable to anything. Unless you already know to do her stuff. So let me see what happens if I tell Graham that we do have it. Maybe he's listening to reason too?
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
Yes.
At last. Now we must secure the Stellar Bay landing pad. We will fortify the city against the board's assault.
Error. SAM units do not come equipped with green energy or eco-friendly capabilities.
And you, Captain. Are you prepared?
I don't suppose you could work with Sanjar rather than against him?
No. Our hearts have long since closed to one another. He is blinded by his love for bureaucracy.
Not ready.
Time is of the essence.
Alright, so only Sanjar is actually willing to work with anybody. These people are just too stubborn, I guess. So you know what? It's going to him. I mean, now I wish I would have done the stuff for Zora instead of Graham.
Sulfuric steep
But it's too
present
late for that.
Within the immediate vicinity.
Any luck bringing the icon? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while... Well, aren't you unpredictable? It lends you a certain air of mystery. It's quite magnetic.
I wouldn't get excited just yet, sir. It looks like the Iconoclasts followed you. I have word they're gathering in the ruins outside of town.
What now?
I'm afraid We've got to fight them. They'd knock our walls down trying to get that module. It looks like this means... war.
You have to say it like you mean it.
He's right, sir. You don't sound very convincing.
Well, I didn't ask for a performance review, did I? I'll lock the south gate to keep them out. You'll have to approach from the north. Good luck.
Can we please talk to them?
Poor Braxton. I don't...
It kind of just makes me mad that there's absolutely no way to
Rising.
have them agree unless you do everything for Zora.
You'll get used to it. Give it 10 or 15 years.
Okay. Well, he's not shooting at me. Yeah, well, our reputation is gonna go completely fucking south with them. Oh, nope, they're just trying to kill us. Okay, so we just have to kill them. Shit. That sucks. That really makes me mad. Not at the game, because I don't know.
Rising. Concentrate
At the
amount of
actual
scum
person.
present ahead.
'Cause it makes me mad at Zora and Graham. Shocking. Whoops, sorry, buddy.
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
God damn it, now I gotta reload that. I accidentally shoot a guy because he runs in front of me while I'm firing. And all of a sudden, they're my enemy now.
This way. We need to push through and take that bridge.
Rising. Concentrated amount of scum present ahead.
You'll get used to it. Give it 10 or 15 years.
Toxin neutralized.
Maybe I'll just stay back. Makes me sad because the Iconoclasts are not bad people at all.
Job classification. Flawlessly finished.
Waste of company ammo.
Maybe I'm getting paranoid.
No prisoner!
You're back in here! I can deal with this one!
On the job.
Well, he's already dead.
Covering you!
Thank you. Got the trash.
Down they go!
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
I need to get rid of all these guns. $38, yeah, keep that one.
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
Yeah, well, the thing about the Iconoclast reputation is after this, they won't be anymore, so.
One order of
Yeah, I was thinking you guys go for the
coming up.
big guy, but alright.
Solid kill!
Oh, that's the same. Wow, okay.
This area has been sanitized.
Sorry, guys.
This unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill dirt.
So it's all MSI all the time now, huh? You're hoping they can actually fight against the war.
It is too late to cancel that action.
Sorry, Zora. And Graham. Well, none of them had any crazy weapons on them anyway, so. But still, we could have got them to come together. But if you think about it, it's all because of Zora. And her refusal to cooperate.
You're back. And in one piece. Does this mean I mean we won?
We did indeed, sir.
I can't believe it! Not that I'm really surprised, but... well, maybe a little. You did it! I mean, we did it!
I hope you use this opportunity to make the most of things for Monarch.
Oh, I certainly will. Between our reinstatement on the board and the gain of this ship, we'll usher in a new age of prosperity for the people of Monarch.
That's a hefty promise. You've got Monarch's hopes up, Sanjar. Don't go messing this up like our last overlords did.
And perhaps in time, I can use my position on the board to turn things around for the rest of Halcyon.
They could certainly use someone with your eye for detail.
You really mean that? That's the nicest... Celia, put that down in today's minutes.
Already done, sir.
Anyhow, thank you. And good luck to you. What can I do for you?
How are things going in Stellar Bay these days?
Quite well, actually. It's astounding how much our quality of life has improved without Graham's lunatics breathing down our necks. Our residents are reporting increased productivity during their shifts and improved satisfaction in their leisure time. And since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth prospects to look forward to.
Okay. See, I want to take down the board, but there needs to be good companies and corporations and stuff still with this, so... Alright, that's going back to Phineas. So what we're gonna do... we're gonna go back to the Groundbreaker, which is over here. Because we have a couple things to do. We have Favardi's stuff. Did that just say Monarchs thanks to a new low? Oh, what's that? Puzzle cube.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
Okay.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the Groundbreaker.
The dust bat casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
You're welcome. Shouldn't you get ready for Junlei now?
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
What? How is our perception too low? You're fine as you are.
I'm fine for overhauling an engine, maybe. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium. Joliker's
Whoa.
Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
Alright, we'll swing by there. By when we can.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Now...
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
Okay, so now we have to. Damn, wow. Byzantium? If we were to... that would be like one of the last things, wouldn't it?
You made the right decision by siding with MSI.
Me too, Ada. I don't even know where Byzantium is. Is it on Tartarus or something? Where's Byzantium? I have no idea. Olympus? Most of these planets seem uninhabitable. At Celeste Jolicera's haberdashery in Byzantium. Where the hell is that? Alright, this is on Scylla. Which, I want to be honest, I didn't think there was anything at Scylla besides what we did there.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Greetings, customer.
Hey, you got a minute? Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Are you going some with this? That's cute, Felix. What's her name? Shock and disbelief, seeing how most of my friends are still on Earth.
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
This is obviously important to you. Let's go.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Thank me later. Okay. Well, we're gonna take Felix and Vicar. And Vicar's thing is all over there now. Irion's ship. Oh, okay. What? Because we searched pretty much everything on this part of it, at least. I was wondering, because it did seem really weird that that small little quest was the only thing here. Hermit's Lodge. So I guess when we were here before, we couldn't get in here.
How's it feel?
Oh god damn, that scared the shit out of me.
Destined to die! Hey, Pop! Watch this! The strong survive and the weak perish.
You look ridiculous in that armor.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't. That's the last of them.
Yeah, we searched everything. That's where we
Where
found
did we leave off? Oh yeah.
the stick thing.
How does it feel? How does one feel? Serving an instrument of corporate supremacy?
Let me hazard a guess. You're talking about the church.
Isn't it true the OSI is just a cog in the machine of oppression?
I'm glad you're asking questions, Felix. Curiosity is the foundation of the scientician faith.
Don't try and convert me, preacher.
Well, they're getting along. Hello. Hermits. I must be alone. Just checking out your place, ma'am. Don't think anything of it. Just need to make sure my guy's safe here. You got nothing of interest?
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We're here to get this book translated, Max.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
Look, can we just move this along here, please? Hermit lady. Enough talk. How about you throw Max a hero bone? We've come a long way to help Max get some peace. Is there anything you can do to help?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
What happens if you're unprepared?
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
Well, Max just said he was prepared, didn't he? When you say ingredients, you mean drugs, right?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness. And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in front of a firing squad.
I'm committed to taking as many drugs as possible. So count me in as well. I'm in.
All right. Head on into the meditation room
Oh.
and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Alright, let's do some drugs, I guess. Oh, this is crazy. Alright, Max, you ready? Breathe deeply.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel. Wait, forget I said that.
Your mother's right, Max. We should listen to her.
Don't tell me these drugs have warped your sense of truth, along with your face. Is it just me, or is everything a little wavy in here? Never mind. This is all lies, I'm sure of it. We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. Or with your head buried up your posterior.
We came all this way. We ought to at least hear her out.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better, more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan, it filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I got your story right here.
I'm Vicar Max. I'm uptight. I love the church, and I'm a stooge for the board. And I don't understand that Felix is a genius.
Felix, you're stupid. Your mom's right, Max. Your story blinded you to the truth and landed you in prison.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Look where we are, Max. Trusting an unbalanced hermit with your sanity seem rational to you? Didn't your story push you to study band works to unlock the secrets of the plan?
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's planners slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Yeah, Max. Why do you do that?
Quiet, Felix. Yeah, Max, why did you... Max, I figured it out. You need to kill this guy. Now. Really? If he does, he shouldn't. He's a better man than he gives himself credit for.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, Captain, but I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything. A new story of the happy you, the contented you, me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision. To have your life completely controlled. The illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
Yeah, please don't do that. I'm invested in being me. So you're going to convince Max that he's not real? This should be interesting. The hermit may have been right. Listening to you talk seems to be driving me insane. What? I should have done intelligence.
The concept of Max is what's not real. By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
You're doing great, Max. Do you think the hermit would mind if I throw up in the corner? I'm confused and nauseous, but mostly nauseous. The hermit was right. This has driven me mad. I should have made him kill him.
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
Thankfully, all that talking and arguing ruined my high. What happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
I'm glad you found the answers you were looking for, Max.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
There may be something to that. You seem happy, or at least not angry.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Okay. Well, we seem to have completed Max's quest. Thought I took that.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
Existence is simpler with your eyes closed. It takes courage to open them.
It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Nope, I already knew that. I was just enjoying myself. I believe I did. I'll go with that. I won't be rude.
Hearing that brings me great joy, my friend.
I'm tired of all the talking. We're leaving. We should go. Okay. I will say his was, trippy. Towards the end there. Go to the Unreliable's interior and see where the hell the Felix's friend is.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Dead center. Next round's on you.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Oh, yes. This'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by anybody. Hey.
That's funny. Harlow's base. Just checking. What the? We got mushrooms on the ship. Borst factory. CMP worst sign. Do me proud, and I shall shower you in Borstwurst and gold across me, and I will serve your head on a silver platter with mushroom gravy. Signed by the Borst King of Monarch himself. Got mushrooms. Graham's patch, torn from Graham's jacket. Zora sent this to you with a note. I thought a keepsake might dull the pain, but it hasn't. Graham may have been a psychopath, but he still built the foundations for the movement I'm trying to keep alive. Maybe there was another way, I don't know. I've got to let it go, abandon all hope for a better past. He used to say, take it with my hands. You ever want a beer? Stop by Stellar Bay. See. Well, that just makes me sad. War of words fizzles. Monarch Stellar Industries bluster dies with a whimper. Oh, these are the okay. That's the airways. So let's see how big. Okay, so this place is pretty small. That's good, I'm gonna say. There are people here. So we're gonna go ahead and end this one here, and when we come back, we're gonna go ahead and do some stuff with Felix. So have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.